So, Trump held a rally tonight. Wonder if he thought today was a big day?
This is such a big day. This is such a big day. Brett Kavanaugh is a man of great character and intellect. He's a totally brilliant scholar.
Totally brilliant scholar. Not just brilliant, but totally. But enough victory lapping. Trump's got a midterm to get through, and he laid out the choices.
If you allow the wrong people to get into office, things could change. They could change, and they could change fast. You don't hand matches to an arsonist, and you don't give power to an angry left-wing mob.
He's not done. Wait, he's not done. He's got more.
The Democrats want to significantly raise your taxes. Essentially, they want to impose socialism, Venezuela, dismantle law enforcement, and eliminate our borders. They want to have nice, open borders. The Democrats have become the party of crime. They have become the party of crime. Think of it. Republicans are the party of law and order and justice.
Party of crime. He just gave the Republicans their talking points. And then, of course, came the nicknames.
The leaking Dianne Feinstein. Sleepy Joe Biden. Go like this. He's down. Da Nang Dick. He's a Da Nang Dick. I've got more Indian blood in me than Pocahontas, and I have none.
He won't change. He won't change. And then I'm pretty sure he did something no other American president has done in history. He thanked a guy named Wink.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Michael. Wink Hartman. Thank you.
So the economy's strong. His Supreme Court nominee got voted in. Pompeo's going to talk to North Korea some more. Everything's getting done. And yet I can't help but wonder about the Space Force and if that's where it's at.
Space Force. That's where it's at. Doesn't sound right, but it's right. That's where it's at.
Tom, Trump takes a lot of victory laps, let's face it.
Yeah.
You know, if the sun comes up, victory lap. But I think he deserves one today, no?
Oh, absolutely. And they're having a lot of fun. Look, contrast the people at the Trump rallies with the resistance people who are out on the mall in Washington screaming. They're screaming in elevators, Greg.
Yes.
I don't like elevators when the people are not screaming at
I know.
But it worked.
Yeah.
It worked. That's why this week was so good, because hopefully this stuff won't work. They're not stopping with the screaming. There's people, left-wing activists, real people, like, you know, with the blue check on their name on Twitter. They're telling people to harass Susan Collins for the rest of her life.
I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. We're going to talk about that in the next segment.
Oh,
a little tease there,
I'm getting
Tom.
ahead of myself. I got so excited.
I know. Cat, he's got a lot of new nicknames. Da Nang Dick, Leaking Diane, which sounds a bit unfortunate. Trying to come up with a nickname for you, Cat. How about...
I'm not going to like it.
Unhappy cat. Sad cat.
All right. Well, you know what, Greg?
What?
I've been doing a lot of thinking.
Okay.
And I think I figured out why Trump holds all these rallies.
Why?
So most people, when they accomplish something or they have something to celebrate, what do? They go have a drink.
Right.
Trump does not drink. So instead, he just fills venues full of people who love him.
Yes.
And allow them to clap and cheer while he talks about it.
And that creates the same feeling as being drunk.
It must. He's drunk on love.
Yes, he's drunk on love.
I like drinking, but if I could trade,
yes,
I'd love giant venue full of Cat fans.
Yes. There you go. All right.
Thanks, guys.
So, Tyrus, the reason why there's the Kavanaugh victory, a lot of people are saying it's because Trump refused to give in and backed him, and it's because all he does is fight. He likes to fight, and he gave the Republicans the energy to fight. That's why I think you can't, like, he doesn't stop. So it's like he does his victory lap, and then he starts going after everybody else because he won't quit.
Yeah, and here's the buzzkill on this, y'all. I think he has every right to be happy.
Yeah.
I think Kavanaugh always should have been voted. It was never in. I mean, we had to weather the allegations and all that stuff, but after the FBI investigation, it was pretty clear there was no corroborated evidence. So there was no reason for him not to be put in. But I'm all for, like, winning a football game, winning a wrestling match. There's that moment you celebrate with the crowd. Then you go in the back, and then you go about the rest of your day.
Yeah.
Mr. President, when you do celebrate and you go all in, pointing out the losers by name, you are writing checks that we have to cash. He goes back to the White House with his security team.
Yeah.
And enjoys himself, has a Coke and a smile and calls it a day. We have to go out to the bars and to go back into society and if we're wearing a red hat or we're doing whatever, we have to cash the check that he just wrote with the other people. Like, for me, I'm all for the victory lap, but the trash talking, it's getting to the point where it's causing issues for the people who support him and stand by him the most.
What you're saying is, like, a guy in a red hat tonight is more likely to get beat up.
Punched at a McGregor fight than because of the stuff. They'll use the excuse of what the president said at the rally.
But Tyrus, you're less likely to get hurt than I am.
Okay, but when I go to that's all fun and great and clap. But when that dumbass comes to me and I put him through a wall, I got to go to court. You're going to get sympathy flowers and probably a great GoFundMe to get better. I'm probably going to be in county for 2 weeks waiting to get out on bail that Greg's late on the check with.
We're going to, but we'll have you on remote from the jail cell.
You don't do remote. Don't even try it.
But Emily would defend you, and she's quite the litigator.
She's expensive.
For you for free.
No, that's on film.
My biggest message from tonight from the rally is the fact that the Republicans, we can't stay celebrating for too long. This is a marathon, not a sprint. And the Democrats have already said that if they take back the House in the midterm elections, they are moving for impeachment for now Justice Kavanaugh. And there have already been ethics violation and misconduct cases basically filed against him as a judge.
Yeah.
And so obviously there would be no supermajority, but the Dems are still running on that platform, and reality, as we know, doesn't sit well with them. So I just think it's important for us all not to relax for too long and to stay galvanized.
The Dems, you know what the Dems are like right now? They're like an ex that you dumped and still hanging out in front of your house. That's what they are with this. That's how they are with Kavanaugh. They can't drive away. They're just staring into your window.
Sometimes it's hard to let go.
I know, Kat, but you gotta let go.
But it's also we're driving with our prettier, taller girlfriend in front of their house too. Oh, sorry, I keep turning this way. I don't know how this is happening. This is so crazy. We're having a baby. We're doing a lot of that too.
Yeah, it's true. No one is a saint in this game.